the long-awaited package is here. See the proven winners. A little bit of a unboxing. So it just comes with some planting tips. It's already acclimated to the outdoors. Will be happiest in the ground as soon as possible. Planting early in the mornings or late in the evenings when the air tends to be cooler and sun less intense. Try to avoid the midday sun, which is the hottest and highest in the sky. Water, water, water. Water before you plant, soak in the soil in the pot. Water during planting by filling the hole with water a time or two prior to putting the plant in the ground. The goal is to get the soil around the plant's roots and beyond super hydrated. Then loosen the soil around the plant, put the plant into the hole as standard, and water it well one last time. Be sure to deeply water daily and consistently for the first week, sometimes longer, your plant will tell you, and make sure the heat of the summer does not deter it from establishing its healthy, glorious roots. I like that they included that. It's kind of things that you know as a gardener, but it's good to have just those little reminders. Okay, let's see how well this is packaged. So these are all quart size. Looks like they separate them into 4 quadrants. I like how nicely packed these are. And then you just want to make sure this point is pushed outwards, and that gives you the release of the plant. I was tugging on the lining around the plant, not the plant itself. You do not want to do that. I'm going to go through each of the plants that is here, and also my plans as to where I'm deciding to put them. A lot of these I purchased to give not only color with the flowers, but a lot of these are because they have like really interesting foliage for the fall and the other times that the flowers may not be blooming. So same thing for the front. That's kind of what I want, all around the house. So this is the Checkmark Trilogy Weigela, and it looks like this. Let me actually show you the back. Just want to make sure you're seeing it. The plant is actually covered in pink, white, and red flowers all at the same time. So it's a dazzling effect on an easy care, reliable plant. The hardiness zone is 4 to 8. It grows 3 to 3.5 feet tall and wide. It's sun-loving, and all of its interest is during the springtime. So we're not going to see anything as we plant it. For most of these, we may not see anything until next year. It's adaptable to most well-drained soil, and you want to space it 4 to 5 feet. So isn't that so pretty? I just want to come closer just to make sure that you guys are seeing that. So I have one of those, and then let's go with the I plan to put this along the rock wall area. It's either going to be on the rock wall or just below it. I'm not sure yet. Then we have the Pearl Glam Beauty Berry. Let me show you the back, because that's usually where the image is a little bit better. I had my glasses on my shirt. It would have been good to wear that just to make sure you guys are seeing the photo. I really hope you guys are seeing it. The light exposure is 6+ hours, so full sun. Hardiness zone is 5 to 8. It grows 4 to 5 feet tall and 2 to 3 feet wide. So this is more of a compact shrub. It has medium deer resistant, which is good to know because everything in the front garden kind of needs to have an element of deer resistance. You will get a foliage interest in spring, summer, and fall, but you will get some white flowers in the summer and some purple berries in the fall. So this plant definitely has a lot to offer. It's really striking, and I think a perfect place for it will be alongside the rock wall as well. Then I have a couple of roses here. I have Oh So Easy Italian Ice. Look at this. Stunning, stunning, stunning plant. This is a full sun plant, hardiness zone 4 to 9. It grows 1.5 to 2.5 feet tall and wide, and you will get rose in the summer and fall, which is really nice. The Oh So Easy Italian Ice Rose, each bloom is a mix of orange, yellow, and pink. Low maintenance shrub, doesn't need deadheading or spraying. So I plan to put this along the edge of the vegetable garden because it's nice and low. I think that will look really pretty there. And then the other rose is this beautiful pink reminiscent rose, and it is a fragrant rose. It boosts the lush blooms and sensuous fragrance of old-fashioned types. It's a high-performing, easy-to-grow rose. It's hardy in zone 4 to 9 and grows 3 to 4 feet tall and 2 feet wide, with needing 6 hours of sun exposure, and you'll have flowers in the summer and fall months. So you guys could see where I'm going, just trying to get more things going throughout the fall. Then we have the Pinky Winky Hydrangea, and this one grows 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. This is what I plan to turn into a standard for the front of the house. The hardiness zone is 3 to 8. I'm just gonna wait till that goes over. And it will need 6+ hours of sun exposure or partial sun with 4 to 6 hours. You can prune it in the late winter or early spring. And the Pinky Winky Hydrangea has huge white flowers that turn pink as they age for a two-toned effect. The strong stems on this reliable and hardy variety ensures a spectacular display. So when I was trying to pick a hydrangea for the front, I knew I wanted either the Limelight Prime, the Pinky Winky, or the Strawberry Hydrangea. The problem with the Limelight Prime is I don't think it goes quite well with the house color, so I took that out of the option. And then the issue with the strawberry that I've been seeing a lot is the stems are really floppy. So that's why I decided to go with the Pinky Winky, because when you ask on the forums about those different hydrangea standards, most always say that the Pinky Winky does provide a firmer stem. Then we have the Gatsby Pink. This is what it looks like. And this is another type of hydrangea. This is a oak leaf hydrangea. It looks like this during the summer. You'll have this really dark red foliage in the fall. It takes 6+ hours or 4 to 6 hours of sun. Hardy zone is 5 to 9. It gets 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. It's a native species, vibrant color, fabulous in the fall. Burgundy fall foliage adds to the landscape appeal of this native species. So I plan to put this in the far back end of where the pecan is and the Arkansas apple. I think that would look really, really nice back there. And I don't know if I want to put it, I probably put it on the wall itself, just directly behind those. Then we have a Miss Violet, and we also have a Miss Molly. Trying to get Miss Molly here. So Miss Molly and Miss Violet, I believe they both get 4 to 5 feet tall and wide, hardiness zone 5 to 9, non-invasive, drought tolerant and compact. They need full sun, 6+ hours, and you'll get interest in the summer and the fall. And they also never need deadheading, which is nice. So here they both are. Let me show you Miss Violet first, and then I'll show you Miss Molly. Trying to like get through these a little bit quickly. And then new to me is this Beyond Pinked Bluebeard. I just wanted something in the front that was very upright, but also gave like nice blooms, I guess, but not too big of a bloom. So that's where I spotted this Bluebeard. It gives you flowers in the summer and fall, hardiness zone 7B to 9. So I'm testing it right now because before I was 7A, they say I'm 7B, so let's see. It gets 2 to 2.5 feet tall and wide, needs full sun, is drought tolerant, and it has high deer resistance. So that's another thing, because it's going in front. I really appreciated having that because like I said, the deers have been trekking up on my front garden. So it's says the Bluebeard, the Beyond Pinked Bluebeard is anything but average, combining true pink flowers and spearmint green leaves for a welcome display of late season color. Perfect for a container. So that's something to think about. If you want it to last in containers though, you want to pick things that are 2 hardiness zone below your zone. So I wouldn't put this in a container to keep over winter because it'll probably die. I would need this to be hardy down to 5A. So that's something to keep in mind. We also have this Pugster White butterfly bush. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was on the bottom right hand corner of my garden plan for the front. This is a dwarf butterfly bush. It has crisp white flowers all summer long. Make this short stocky shrub an ideal landscape plant. It works perfectly with other colors and do not require deadheading. So I'm trying to also find plants that I won't have to tend to as often in the front, because sometimes after I go through that strawberry season, I don't really do much in the front. And if I'm not going to have vegetables up there, oftentimes I will forget. So I need to pick plants that I could neglect them a little bit with watering and they will be fine. You'll have interest in the summer and fall. It is fragrant and long blooming. It's also high when it comes to deer resistance. Let me see if I have, 2 more. We have the Wine and Roses Weigela. Let me show you what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? So this is either going to go in the front or in the back here by the rock wall. I'm just not certain. I'm, in between this one and the, what is the Checkmark Trilogy? I think, no, the Spirea. So I'm trying to choose between these two, but it gets 4 to 5 feet tall and wide. It's hardy in zone 4 to 8. You'll get interest in the spring, summer, and fall. The flowers will bloom in the spring. And medium deer resistance, full sun, and yeah. So that's that one. But then the double plate doozy, the Spirea, which looks like this. This takes full sun in part shade, so 4 to 6 hours, has colorful foliage, it's reblooming. You'll also get interest in the spring, summer, and fall, medium deer resistance, but it only gets 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. So I may end up actually doing both of them. So it blooms non-stop since it doesn't produce seeds, and it has bright red spring foliage too. So a lot of good choices here. I'm really excited to plant these up soon. So we'll do a part 2 for the front garden bed, and most of these will go there, and then we will do kind of a, you know, planting up for the rock wall, planting up for the little expansion that I'm doing until next year, and we still have to also plant out our brassicas. Let me let this pass. So we really have our hands full. We also have onions that we need to plant up. So I think I'm going to get to those first before I get to planting these up. Or maybe I could do these today, or the onions. I'll probably do the broccolis and stuff tomorrow. Maybe I could actually go and finish doing that video today, or make this the continuation video. I'm not sure. There's just so much that I have to do, and I don't have a lot of time left. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of the shrubs that I purchased. I am really happy with how everything came. Everything looks really nice and healthy. For the price, I'm really happy as well. Most of these I got for 10 bucks, 11 bucks, 12 bucks. So yeah, I am really happy. And like I said, this is the best way for me to acquire a lot of plants, but do so on a budget. So I can wait the time it takes to get bigger. I don't mind starting with very little plants. So if you're able to do that too, this is definitely the way to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.